Whoa! And I'm live. And I didn't remember where I put my ring light. So, anyway, there we go. It works. What is up, YouTube? I think I can see that there's people in here, which is fantastic. So, anyway, I am looking to try having someone call in today and then see how the chat feels about the audio quality. When I get to my live at lunch program, and I'm actually doing this consistently, and there's themes and subjects and not just me waffling on, I want to have some different people call in and talk during that show, add some add something more than just me chatting around. Naturally, I start live streaming and my eye starts watering, which is great. So, I have anyway. So, someone who's in here, sound off if you are. I see two people on. Sound off in chat if you can. I have one friend who wants to call in already and talk about, let's see, 5 different phrases that would get me banned. So we're not going to have them call in. I'm going to post on Facebook really quick and say that I am live so that people will come on in here. So we are, no, we're not going to do that. I want to let me share. It's crazy that I'm okay. So the crazy thing here, this is really strange. I'm watching my own live stream on my phone, and there's about a 1 second delay. The video quality on my phone is so much better than is on my screen right here. So I show 4 people in here, which is cool. Who is in here? Can anybody use the chat? Like I said, I'm still playing around with the chat tool, so I don't know if it works, but sound off if you don't mind. I'm going to post here. What's up? Awesome. Yeah, that works, Nick. I appreciate that. Top fan. Mac Attack. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming back. Okay. So here's what I need. If one of you guys has, I don't want to post my cell phone number in chat. I feel like that is just asking for problems. I'm pretty easy to find online, and my number's there. I know, because I get 1,000 people from countries that shall not be named, but you can probably guess, calling me, asking me to barely legible English. So, yeah, Mac Attack, make Cody call. Not about some thongs. I don't want to hear about some thongs at all. If you have Cody call me, that would be great. I'll tell you what, this is the most people I think I've had in here at one time at 5. So I'm basically Joe Rogan now. I just want to let you know. Somebody wants to do. Okay, there we go. Cody Aldrich with Wintrust Mortgage. What's going on?
Hey, buddy. How are you?
I am doing good. So you are live on YouTube. Sorry. But we are trying to see if the sound quality is okay and what happens as I put my phone in different places for maybe a future collab for my live at lunch show. So can you talk for a little bit? And I don't know.
That's why my wife told me to call you then, I guess, huh?
Now you outed her in chat. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
She's got a #1 fan badge next to her. So that's pretty great. So, yeah, can you, I don't know, say something about that new investor program you were telling me about?
Investment purchase has a solid interest rate. I believe the last one I quoted was 6.25. A standard investment purchase. So, buying it for somebody to rent it, or you be the investor, meaning 20% down is the program. You can do it as little as 15%, but the rate's not as good. So.
Okay. Nick, I'm honestly just on speakerphone using my computer's mic. So like I said, I wanted to see if this is even passable before I start spending money on all kinds of things. And Nick, to just kind of bring you up to speed, I also just have a Chromebook. So without like actual Windows or a Mac platform, I'm pretty limited in terms of like drivers I can use and things that I can attach in. Additional webcam stuff still doesn't work. So I'm getting some comments on Facebook here. Okay, so I wonder, Leslie, I got a comment on Facebook actually. On TV, I don't know how to chat from there. It's cool that the quality looks great. Cody, thanks for chiming in. I've still got you live on here. Sorry, bud. You can keep doing what you need to do. I've got a few people just testing stuff here for me, so I appreciate all the support. Let's see if I can go into my YouTube on my phone.
If I can go into
oh my goodness, I'm going to destroy everything. So there should be a live chat where you can just click and type if you are subscribed on YouTube, Leslie, if you're watching. It's very strange to see my own live stream from my own phone. There's a delay and then anything. In chat, when Cody was talking, how did that sound? Mac Attack or Nick?
Probably muffled because I'm sick.
Probably muffled. Oregano oil, man. Keep on it. You got it too late. You got to get that into your system the second you like have a slightly increased amount of mucus. Nick, I am totally fine with all right. I don't, as evidenced by my 4 people in my live chat. I don't necessarily need the highest audio quality here. Was that just your speakerphone coming through your computer mic? Yeah. Yes. It was. And there's a spot on my computer where my whole phone fits, like right next to the touchpad. And so I just had it sitting there. But my concern too, so test number 2, Cody, I'm going to have you talk about, I don't know, choose something, how sick you've been. Something like that for like a minute, because I want to pick up the phone and kind of move it around. And Nick and Mac Attack, or if you can tell me if you see the sound changing and fluctuating a lot, that would be really helpful. So I go for it, Cody. Get all sniffly and talk about something.
Yeah, I think I picked up my cold from a Texas Hold'em poker tournament. My wife says that that's a super spreader event is what she was calling it. And I've been sick now for 7 days battling this sniffly, mucusy nose, like Mike said, and the cough here and there. So it's been great.
All right. So now I've got the phone really like where I set it on my laptop. I'm just going to have you say, advance your story. How about that?
Advance your story? Is that what you're supposed to say?
Yep.
Are you telling me to say that?
Yeah. So you did it. Good job. All right. Now try it again. Like if I have to look at something on my phone during a live stream.
Advance your story.
Okay. So did you guys on chat, thanks Cody, did you guys on chat notice a distinct difference in the original location? Okay. But you noticed a legitimate difference when I was holding it far away? Yeah. So, so a couple things happened before my live stream here. Within like 5 minutes before I went live, one, I realized I have no idea where the microphone is on my computer, and I looked around and I can't find a hole or anything except like right by the webcam, like up here. And then 2, my ring light died immediately. So that's awesome. Okay, so just a change in quality. Cody, I appreciate it, man. I might let you bail and have somebody else call into at some point. I have thanks for that payment for that client. Appreciate it.
Yep. See you guys.
I like that. All right. See ya. All right. Well, I appreciate that, guys. So the other things that I've got today, like I said, I just have I got some new microphones. If you look on my channel, I finally got my first like longer video out there. It's 3-4 minutes talking about down payment assistance. And boy, the audio was about as trash as it can be. So I did buy new boom mics. I had other microphones. Sorry, it's not a boom mic. I had other microphones for my other phone, but when I upgraded, now it's not a lightning port, and so I didn't have anything. And it sounded like trash. I really thought the Apple AirPod would be good, but it was not. So anyway, I've got that set up. Pretty crazy day here, and so I'm probably going to end up cutting this stream short. Again, I want you to hang in there for what do we got. Just listen to the other video. It's better now. Well, so with the okay, Nick, are you talking about the other video that was my live stream, or the video that I posted about down payment assistance? Yeah, the AirPods one was trash. That's what I'm talking about, Nick. It was, it was so bad. And this, obviously this is on my laptop, and I just need. Okay, thanks. Yeah, that makes sense. Nick is just going for that number one spot against Mac Attack here. That's funny. Just keep commenting. But anyway, with that one, I'm recording on my phone, and so I need the actual microphone when I start doing some longer actual videos to upload, not just meme reels and stuff. But the AirPods, yeah, they just didn't work at all. Now this on my laptop is good. I actually have to stream from my Chromebook, because otherwise, I can't use my phone to stream unless I have 1,000 followers. And I mean, I have like 65 or 68 subscribers. So, I mean, I'm basically the next Joe Rogan, but yeah, I got a long way to go before I can use my phone. And I don't even know that I want to. I'm not super impressed with these controls at all. Let's see. How do I can put people in timeout. That's fun. Mac Attack, do you work, or do you just like hang out on my live stream every time? I appreciate you being here though. I just want to give you a hard time. Also, take the oregano oil that I told you to, like 3 a day, so that you can fight this thing off. So your husband's gonna get you sick. Also, another reason why you shouldn't gamble. See, Cody was sick. Okay, you're allowed to have a day off, I suppose. Yeah, I know. It's MLK Day. That's why I'm doing the live stream now. That's probably why I have an entire 5 people watching. Okay. Yeah. You don't need to put Cody to sleep. I'm trying to get a baby to sleep. You don't need to put Cody to sleep. He should be running payments for me anyway. Oh, you're talking about your kids. Got it. Yeah. That makes sense. So, anyway, just kind of following up here. I think I've started to figure out at least this. I'm pretty. I did mess up one time already. I scheduled this live stream from my phone, and then I was unable to start it from my computer. So, but then if I try and go live on my phone, it doesn't let me because I don't have enough subscribers. So it's kind of a weird thing. Like, why can I schedule a live stream from my phone, but then not go live from my phone? Yeah. So I just have to schedule the live streams from my computer, which is fine. As we get into March is probably when I think Live at Lunch is going to actually be up and running. It'll be less me just trying to fill dead airspace, and it'll be actual subjects that I want to talk about. It's not all going to be real estate. I'm going to have some people call in, work with them. I might get a home inspector in here a couple times. I might bring in some other realtors just to chat about what they're seeing in the market versus what I'm at. Slash, you get. Okay, Nick, love it. Yeah, I don't know that I would. That's great to hear that for that you're big into radio audio, but I do not have a home studio. It's going to be just me in my office. And again, I'm down for any recommendations here, especially some inexpensive stuff to start up. Obviously, this is just more. I want to be present kind of on all places, especially where people search. And YouTube is one of the top search engines for anybody. I actually had. It was interesting. I was really resistant to getting into YouTube and TikTok, and then I had a couple different lunches, and people were like, "Yeah, I hadn't been here before," so I went on TikTok to look it up, or I went on YouTube to check out a couple different things about down payment assistance. And so, if you look at reports, YouTube is just a great search engine, and so I know I look things up on YouTube all the time, and I just didn't think about it. So I want to try and be present here, but it does take some time to figure this out. So, Nick, going back to that, I would love any recommendations you have for just some inexpensive, even brands that are pretty inexpensive. And I have struggled to find a webcam that is a better quality for Chromebook. And I mean, this quality is fine. It looks okay when I look at it on my phone. Some of that might be my phone's resolution. I have like the newest iPhone, but if I look at I'm slouching, but if I look at my own feed, the quality looks fine. But I was hoping for a little bit better of a webcam and not just a ring light that dies as soon as I go live. And I don't think that I don't think that any of them work. I tried to set them up, and they're all trying to install drivers, and they all say that they work for Chromebook. Chromebook doesn't have drivers, so that's interesting. But that's a message not dealing with the live stream. But yeah, so I'll keep plugging away at this as I play with stuff, as I get new equipment, as I have ideas that I want to try for live streams. I'll keep doing these and get you guys in here. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you testing stuff. Like I said, I'm going to try and have an actual legitimate show at some point that's happening every Monday during lunch. That'll probably start mid to late March, called Live at Lunch. There's I've got some banners that are going to be made so that you don't just have Goku's Kamehameha mirror image. There you go, giving me like this weird kind of like nativity halo thing going on. So I'll have that. Like I said, I'm still messing with the lighting because of the way it comes through on my giant window in my office. I don't want to close the blinds though, because I really need it, and I can't play around with the I can't make sure that the light ring is where Mac Attack told me it was best last time, because it died immediately. Turns out you have to charge things. How about that? So learning, and I appreciate you guys being here as I learn live. So I'm excited to start the show. I have some interesting subjects. Let me pull this up, and I'll tell you just two that are going to be pretty funny, I think, as we go. So I do, that's a different list of subjects. So I do have just like food and lunches in here. I have like then and now kids' toys, some of the toys that I have versus some of the things my son has that are completely different. The difficulty of being online present and it's actually me and who I am searchable versus some of the just like anonymous keyboard warrior type stuff. Talk about winter blues, disassociating. I have all kinds of things, but then obviously we're going to keep tabs on the real estate market. We'll get a home inspector in here. I'm still leaning towards a noon 15 start time for Live at Lunch. I would love a bunch of suggestions there. Like I said, we started at 11:30 and it was pretty tough. Now we're at, we've got a few people in here. It's MLK Day, and so more people have time off. But and then Leslie, I want to say, hey, thanks for tuning in and on your TV. I can't imagine that that's pleasant to look at in your entire living room. So appreciate you doing it. But thanks for everybody chiming in here. I have showings that I need to get to 35 minutes away, and I need to be there at 1 o'clock. So I'm going to log off pretty early here today. I said this was going to be half an hour, but you guys can get about your day off. So thanks for joining in. I think I figured out where to put the phone for call-ins until I actually have audio boards and things like that. And I think it's serviceable for the first few episodes. Like I said, we start getting a bunch of people in here. We start getting more than 5 to 10 people. Okay, we'll start playing around with some new equipment, but I think this will help. So you guys have a great day. If you got the day off, try and stay warm. It's awful out there. So take it easy.